reflecting MOOC blend experience in teaching writing in English as a second language context. Featuring Associate Professor Dr. Milor MD Yunus, Dr. Harwati Hashim, and Dr. Muhammad Helmi Norman, National University of Malaysia. Dr. Milor, we would like to discuss with you regarding our integration of massive open online course for teaching of writing in English as second language context course. Sure, how is it going so far? We are doing great.
That's why we believe we should discuss on our reflection regarding our MOOC blend experience.
Definitely. MOOC has demonstrated a high potential platform in delivering quality and cost-effective course materials to large numbers of students. Now I know why it has become widespread among everyone around the world. No wonder at many institutions in Malaysia, MOOC is integrated in blended learning.
Now we have understood, Dr. Milor. That is why we are also integrating the use of MOOC for our course at the Faculty of Education National University of Malaysia.
Yes. And this MOOC is enrolled by students of Teaching English as a Second Language program.
Interesting, isn't it? Let's reflect our MOOC blend experience.
Let's look at the definition of blended learning first, Helmi. Blended learning can be interpreted in many ways. In most studies, blended learning has been associated with a blend of face-to-face delivery with online delivery in variable percentages.
Agree, nevertheless, the new type of blends is referring to a number of courses blend, either commercial or tailor-made MOOC with both face-to-face.
Then MOOC came into the picture. Yes, MOOC is a new model of online education. It is meant to be shared to a large number of people, making it accessible to everyone and anyone with an internet connection. That means, the emergence of MOOC definitely has great impact on the educational field, particularly in the distance education field. Well, although MOOC is commonly designed and delivered as independent courses, several studies have already explored MOOC integration into university courses.
In our study, qualitative research design was employed. 33rd year Teaching English as a Second Language students were involved as the participants.
Yes, they had gone through one semester using MOOC. They were introduced to writing approaches and writing strategies as well as mechanics of writing. In the end, they will be able to identify strategies to teach writing in English skills and design lesson plan. All these were based on what they have learned via MOOC. When being asked about their first impression of the course, many of the students' responses were quite negative. Some of the responses such as "she doesn't really look forward to learn and the course is going to be interesting but tough and challenging." One even mentioned that she was very stressed out on the first day of lecture.
It was shown that the students were not fond of taking the course. For them, learning to teach writing in English was challenging as they themselves were not confident with their English writing skills.
However, after undertaking the course for one semester, with the integration of MOOC, it was found that the students' perceptions had changed. The responses obtained at the end of the semester have changed tremendously.
Wow! That is awesome,
That's great, and Helmi. I am positive that the students found that the use of MOOC had sparked their interest in using technology for teaching writing with their students in the future.
Definitely, Dr. Milor. One student even commented that she was impressed by the extensive use of MOOC.
Another positive reflection on the students' experience of MOOC blend approach for the course was that the materials and tasks really helped in understanding further regarding the topics of the course, and the favor of giving them chances in completing them at their own pace. From the students' responses, it was clearly shown that the integration of MOOC into the teaching of the course was beneficial for them. Even though they studied the course on MOOC independently, they can still collaborate with their peers from different locations. Agree with you, Dr. Milor? Students could also reflect on their own motivation for enhancing their knowledge about the topics covered on the MOOC and on the collaboration with their peers.
However, despite of the benefits, there was a slight drawback of the integration of MOOC. As the lecturers deal with a huge audience, the lecturers would not be able to provide active feedbacks for the students' responses on MOOC.
Indeed, Helmi. This in the future might affect the students' motivation and in the end, affect the sustainability of the usage.
I agree with you, Dr. Milor. We need to take that into consideration in sustaining the use of MOOC.
That's for sure, Helmi. Regardless of the constraints, MOOC is really interesting, especially because a lot of users can be enrolled.
Definitely. On top of that, it increases the student motivation to learn.
Nevertheless, it is necessary to consider their advantages and disadvantages. From our own experience, it is discovered that MOOC was accepted as emerging technology for learning.
Well, of course, in the future, we may need to look into the achieved results, lesson learned, and what are the future steps in the implementation of MOOC.
More than agree, Helmi. I think that's all for now, Dr. Mellor. In the future, we shall look into other perspectives of MOOC. Definitely. Thank you to both of you for the fruitful discussion. You are most welcome, Dr. Mellor.
Our pleasure, Dr. Mellor.